Alright, welcome back to another session of the weekly forecast. For this video is going to be for the week of January 13 to January 17. Starting from the monthly chart, I just want to point out that right now we are building more and more down close candles, and it should not be the case if we are bullish, just as we have right here. And what happens when we have a lot of down close candles forming when we are rallying higher? It is probably signaling some sort of top. Okay, so for example, over here we have ES. When we are trading higher, we have only 2 down close candles, and then subsequent candles were green, and then we have 1 down close candle, and then subsequent months were green. This is on the monthly chart. And once we have like a alternating of candles, down close candle, up close candle, down close candle, up close candle, this is signaling a top could be building. Okay, similar for Nasdaq. When we are really bullish, you would see beefy up close candles and then 2 down close candles, and then that's all you get. The rest of the months are followed by up close candles, beefy ones. And when we start to have a lot of wicks for NQ in this example here, it could also signal that for the next leg up, it's probably the top, right? However, we need to have confirmation in terms of a lot of down close candles painted. So over here on Dow Jones, it's the same. And then when we look at what we are having right now, on this way higher, we have several months of up close, and then we have down close, followed by several months of up close, and then right now we have alternating down close, up close, down close. Right now this candle is still printing. I'm not too sure how is it going to close. Okay, so for NQ we have same thing, several months of up close and then down close, several months of up close, down close, 2 months of up close, and then right now we are forming a lot of wicks in the past few months, and then we are having a lot more down close candles in the vicinity as well. When we take a look at Dow Jones, it's the same. We have down close, up close, and then down close. Right now this candle specifically is trading below this last up close candle. Okay, so this is a significant signature that I don't want to see when I'm bullish, because it's a single up close candle, right? It is segregated by this down close candle, so this could be an order block if we were to close below it, which means we could want to retrace if we are to close below this candle. Okay, so this is just setting up for the next few months, right? Slightly off topic here, but let's move on to the weekly. So for next week, what am I expecting? I'm expecting lower prices still, because we have this draw on liquidity for ES, which is also the quarterly fair value gap, the 3 months fair value gap, right? So these lows down here, my eyes are on these lows since last week, and I have mentioned before we can trade up into this week here, and then we are going to take out these 2 lows. These are low hanging fruit objectives because the final terminus point is right here. Okay, so right now what I see is going to happen for next week is that we're just going to trade up higher just a little bit, because Friday was a large range day. Therefore, Monday should be consolidation, small range day. There is no news drivers on Monday as well. All the news drivers are on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I believe on Tuesday we're going to drive above Monday's high, and then eventually we're going to get down into the quarterly fair value gap by the end of Wednesday. And then on Thursday we're going to do some sort of retracement or reversal. right? Because it's a bullish fair value gap. On the 3 months chart, we are still bullish on ES, we're still bullish on Nasdaq, and we're still bullish on Dow Jones on the 3 months chart. Okay, right here we can see that it is only trading into a bullish fair value gap with a down close candle. This is a bullish on the block, and it can go higher. All right, so I'm expecting a midweek to the later part of the week where I'm expecting a reversal, provided that we dump straight into the lows over here for the first half of the week. First half meaning Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Right, so that is my roadmap for the week. Now, how high am I expecting price to trade into before dropping lower? Over here we have the daily time frame. As high as Monday's high is going to go. Okay, so I'm expecting a fair value gap to form in this area, and then Tuesday to take out Monday's high, and then dropping down here. Over here we can see that we have S&P on the highs, daily highs, so this is an indication that on the low time frames, prices are going to have a more sustained move lower for the next few days. Okay, therefore I am very bearish for the first half of the week. Next week it may want to draw into this level here utilizing the news drivers, and that would also mean that catching these moves on profits are probably not going to happen. Okay, for Nasdaq, where can it trade to? Because I don't think that Nasdaq is going to take out all these lows. That would be very animated if we are going to take out these lows. Okay, so for Nasdaq, what I'm watching for is this fair value gap right here. That would be the low hanging fruit objective below this swing low if we were to trade below. And for ES, we can trade down here, in my opinion. Okay, if we take a look very closely, we have a volume imbalance down here. So we could, in fact, trade into this volume balance, because that is the only inefficiency left below these lows that are untouched and that are the closest to these lows. Okay, so if we really want to get very animated, that can happen. All right, however, in another scenario, it can be it wants to consolidate on Monday, and then we drop on Tuesday into this volume balance here. We reverse higher on Wednesday. That would be sort of like a high resistance or a seek and destroy, because we're going to run Tuesday's high and Monday's high. All right, everybody's going to think that the low is in and this is support, and then on Wednesday we trade higher into Tuesday and Monday's high, and then on Thursday we reverse and drop it down all the way here. That is totally possible as well. So either way, we're just going to attack this low. Okay, that is the main focus for next week. For NQ, if you want to be conservative, you can just look for this low instead of this fair value gap. Right, and lastly for Dow Jones, easiest low hanging fruit is right here, this inefficiency, and if it gets really animated, then you can utilize the discount wick as targets. Okay, and that's basically it for this video here. TLDR, next week I'm bearish, and that's it. Look for shorts every single day, power of 3 above the daily candle's opening price. And I'll see you in the next one. Good luck trading next week and enjoy your weekend.